Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I just want to go over a few examples of what we did last class since we are working with that again today and just double check that, what we did is making sense and that, having after this break of not having math for a day or whatever it may be, you kind of know still what's going on. So our notes for today would be 8:13 on Thursday or 8:14 on Friday. And we are still doing decimals to fractions. We are still doing decimals to fractions. So again, by writing what the heck you're doing in your notes, you are showing what, if you find the paper later or if your notes get out of sync, right, you can kind of figure out what is from when. So we are going to be doing a mixed review. And I forgot to get out my highlighters, so let me get those out. Alrighty. So the first problem that we're going to do is going to be the decimal 0.264. 0.264. So remember, the first thing we want to look at is we have to figure out which one it is, right? If we look back at our notes, do we have any repeating? Yes. Or no repeating? No. We have no repeating. All right. So none of these numbers are repeating. So if we look at that page of our notes, right, we are going to write this out, put it over 1, and then there are 1, 2, 3 digits that do not repeat, so it's going to be over 3 zeros. Now, some of you, here's your issues, right, are looking at this and going, those are big numbers. I don't know how to reduce it, which is why I wanted this example, because that's what I noticed were the issues when I looked at your quizzes you did from last class. So both of these are even, so you should know that they can both be divisible by 2. A little bit bigger number, though, if you kind of look at it, you could try 4. And the great thing is, again, you're using a calculator. Double check that they are both divisible by 4 or divisible by 6 or divisible by whatever the heck you're deciding, right? And if they are, then you can go ahead. So 264 divided by 4 is 66. 1,000 divided by 4 is 250. All right. So again, I can go even further than that because they are both even. They can both be divisible by 2. Because they are both even, I can divide both of them by 2. So that would give me 33 on top. 250 divided by 2 is 125. And that would be my final answer. And I am lucky enough to have a calculator that I could, no, never mind, no, I don't. All right. That's example number 1. Example number 2 is the decimal 0.26666 ... So again, look at this and decide, are there repeating? Yes. Or no repeating? No. Yes, there are. So if we go back to our notes, we first need to write this in bar notation. So here is what does not repeat. Here is what does repeat. So in bar notation, what would that look like? Good. 0.26 with the line over the 6. All right. So this is what's repeating. And this is what's not repeating. Okay. Not is. So I'm going to write this. I can move my camera down. I'm going to write this over. Remember, repeating numbers go over 9s. So is this 1 9, 99, 2 9s, or